2024 seems to have been the year of battle packs, and this one does not disappoint. 75386 depicts the epic battle between Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon's Praetorian Guards. Gideon is not in that shot and did not dare show his face before the mighty Paz Vizsla, just to be clear. The set was released in June 2024 and represents another price hike in the usual LEGO Star Wars fashion, sadly. With 289 pieces, the equivalent of a Speed Champions build, and 4 minifigs, this was priced at no less than 40 euros. At the same time, they released 75373, Ambush on Mandalore Battle Pack with 109 pieces, 4 minifigs and the price of 22 euros if you want to compare value. So, for this set, you're paying no less than 20 euros for 180 more pieces and the privilege of having Gideon and Paz Vizsla included instead of random Imperial Commando and Mandalorians. I would have been fine with maybe 30 euros, but not 40. Not cool LEGO, not cool at all. But disregarding my fan opinion, let's start analyzing it from an investor point of view. So here are the minifigs. The Imperial Praetorian Guard shown here are the precursor of the elite Praetorian Guard defending Snoke in that laughable fight scene. There are 2 of them included in the set, but they are not exclusive to it. You can find them in 75395 2024 Advent Calendar and also as magazine gift releases. This then explains the fact that the stocks are massive and the price pretty low. Still, if we're talking statistically, 30% price increase in the past 6 months, it's pretty good given the stocks doubled. Moff Gideon, the big baddie of the Mandalorian series, in his ultimate quest to create Force-sensitive clones of himself. The minifigure is accurate to the movie depiction, even including the red markings on his chest. It looks very good. This is one of the 2 exclusive minifigures of the set and stocks are plentiful on the market. Still, the minifig found a way to gain some value in the past 6 months, so it's looking promising. And lastly, my personal reason to get this set, Paz Vizsla. This guy is a beast, well representing the heavy infantry type, wielding a big laser minigun, and laser miniguns are always a big win in my book. This is actually the second exclusive Paz Vizsla minifigure, the previous one being included in the Mandalorian Forge set a few years back. The minifig looks very good and is actually a bit better than the previous version. You can see it simply looks a bit bulkier while keeping or increasing the level of detail printed on it. The price of the minifig is incredibly affordable and stocks are high on the market, but this should not trick you. This minifigure will never be remade, as Paz made a glorious exit during season 3 of The Mandalorian. Sure, there's 2 exclusive ones on the market, but either one should make a good solid investment for the future. The total cost of the minifigs included in the set is 25 euros, which does seem to make the sour taste of it a bit sweeter. However, we can't overlook the fact that this set overcharges the buyer by at least 10 euros, so not everything is good. Still, the 25 euro mark does push the price per piece down to 5 cents, so we can safely rate this with 3 stars on price. Rating the minifigs that just went through, we award 1 star for each exclusive one included. That simply means 2 stars for Moff Gideon and Paz Vizsla. Never forget that exclusive minifigs are the #1 reason sets massively increase after retirement, and yes, I am looking at you, Cloud City. Is the set exclusive? That's a question that influences the rarity of the set on the market and the possibility of getting to buy it at a discount. The set is not exclusive and I have seen it go for at least 20 to 30% off in some places, which is wonderful news as you're looking at paying 27 to 32 euros instead of the 40 retail. Hey you, yes you, throw us a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and thank you for watching. Meow. Re-release potential. This set has never been made before, and I doubt it will ever be made again, as both Paz and Moff have reached the end of their paths. Furthermore, the set is part of a side series, not main movie release. All this points to this set being extremely unique and never to be remade again. Rating it 5 stars. Appeal. Yeah, I get what you're trying to do, LEGO, and basically build a play version of the Mandalorian Season 3 fight, and while that could be nice from a play point of view, the set does nothing in terms of display. You would think those almost 300 pieces would amount to a more complex build than just a gate, but here we are. I have to admit the laser turret looks good and the gate can be raised, but again, overall there's nothing appealing in displaying this set. No stars for you.
Nothing for you!
Coolness is the overall importance of a set considering the lore and the Star Wars universe. And I have to admit Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon in his special armor are cool and emblematic of the transition period between the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy, as this covers the whole remnant of the Empire arc. Obviously, this is not as emblematic as our more canon moment, so I will rate it with 3 stars out of 5. Cool characters in a cool mini arc of the Star Wars universe. And lastly, uniqueness. While I do believe LEGO will have the audacity in the future to give us battle packs at 40 or even 45 euros, if we're discussing how unique this set is, I have to say there's 100% certainty that no set will include Paz and Gideon in the future. On that basis, I rate this as 5 out of 5 stars for uniqueness. Okay, we've gone through all the categories, so let's see what we have. Although severely overpriced, the set does compensate to a certain point due to its minifig value, bringing the piece value down to 5 cents. The set does include 2 exclusive minifigs, and this is the first time this particular scene has been released as a set. It is not exclusive, and this helps in finding it on discount at the major retailers. The set does not have any display value due to its limited build, however we can say that it does represent a very cool small arc in the Mandalorian rebirth history. Lastly, due to the minifig selection, this is quite unique and it is unlikely to ever be remade. All of this takes us to a value rating of 456, placing it in the good investment category. Honestly, looking at the set, if this would have been 10 euros cheaper, it would have been a bit better on the value investing scale, but it would not have changed the major underlying problem that it has nothing on display appeal. As it stands, it's a good set to get some money in if you can get it for 30% discount and if you are prepared to sit on it for a while. The lack of display appeal makes it that only minifig collectors will want it in the future, and that limits the potential buyers by a lot. There's way more people looking to display an Imperial Star Destroyer or a Mos Eisley Cantina than people who just want a Paz Vizsla or Moff Gideon, assuming they even watched The Mandalorian. But such is life. LEGO makes certain decisions that make no sense, and it is a shame these nice minifigs will be associated with a simple gate rather than a cool vehicle or ship, which would have increased the overall set appeal. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Happy hunting!